What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love. If you are here and you can hear me clearly, please drop your ones in the chat. Please drop your ones in the chat. Let me know that you can hear me clearly before we get into today's show. Drop y'all ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly so we can get right into it. Okay, let me see if you guys can hear me. Okay. I'm glad you guys can hear me. I'm glad you guys can hear me. Shout out to everyone in the building. Of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross, of course. We got another great show lined up for you guys today. Make sure y'all hit that like button coming on the way in. Hit the like button on the way in, y'all. Hit the like button on the way in. I'm not going to be too long today, but y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man, and show some support. Support the show. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Share it on y'all community tabs, Facebooks, Instagrams, Twitter, anywhere that you share content. Please share today's show. Please share today's show. Shout out to all the visionaries in the building. Shout out to my lovely lady Maz that always come through and hold it down. Man, we got another great show lined up for you guys, man. So salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all as always. Let's see who's in the building. Let's see who's in the building, and then we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. Shout out to Miss Queena in the building. Salute. One of my lovely lady Maz that always hold me down. Thank you so much, Miss Queena. Shout out to Miss Country Girl Queena in the building. One of my lovely lady Maz. Salute to you. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to Miss Classy Creole on the pull-up. Hey, Miss Classy Creole, how you doing? How you doing today? Shout out to you. I appreciate everything you do for this channel. Shout out to you, Miss Classy Creole, always making sure I'm good over here. Shout out to you, Miss Lady. Shout out to you. Peace to the God, Seth's son in the building. Peace, peace, my brother. Peace. Queena says, I'll be listening in. Just got off work. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Shout out to Miss Camille. Good to see you, love. Good to see you. Shout out to you. Another one of my lovely lady Maz that always come through and make sure I'm good. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. Much love to you. Shout out to Miss Camille in the building. So we are 3 for 3 thus far. We 3 for 3 today. 3 for 3 today. Shout out to Israelite Plight in the building. Salute, fam. Salute. Salute. Thank you so much, Miss Classy Creole. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Shout out to Sonny B in the building. Salute, Sonny B. Salute, salute, salute. Yeah, man. I could dig in the crates too, Sonny B. You know, I'm a young guy, man, but you know, I could dig in the crates too, you know. That's my type of music, you know. Shout out to Sonny B in the building. Salute. Salute, salute. Salute to my comrade in the building. Salute to my brother. Salute, bro. Salute to my brother, the Book of Rona. Yeah, man. We gonna talk about it a little bit before we get into the show. Bro says salute to all the visionaries. Hey, Lula, how you doing? She says, we see y'all. What's up, Lula? How you doing? Yeah, yeah. You already know, family. Shout out to City Boy in the building. Salute, salute. Hey, Cynical, how you doing? Thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out to my man D's. Yeah, you already know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your brother ain't walking around here with nothing less than exceptional on his arm. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, D's? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, G's. I'm good, man. I'm not, I ain't do nothing wrong, and I'm not trying to get out the doghouse, Sonny. I'm good, man. I'm in the house. I'm not in the doghouse. I'm in the house. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the house. I'm not in the doghouse. Hey, Cynical. How you doing? Shout out to you. Hey, Leslie, how you doing? She says, I made it. What's going on, Leslie? How you been? Salute to you. Shout out to Tom in the building. What's good, Tom? Tom says, first and foremost, you are playing a classic. Let's start there. First, respect and blessings, everybody in the chat. Sheep, appreciate you. Appreciate you too, Tom. Salute to you. Yeah, man. I love classic music. I'm a classical type of guy, Shout out to you, champion. Salute to my guy, Elisino, man. Salute, OG. I appreciate you, champ. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to SCBM in the building. What's good, SCBM? Salute. Hey, Miss L'Oreal. Shout out to you. How you been, Miss L'Oreal? Shout out to Miss L'Oreal in the building. We are 4 for 4 today. Shout out to Miss L'Oreal, one of my lovely lady moms that always come through and make sure your brother's good, man. Shout out to Miss L'Oreal. Salute, salute, salute to you. Shout out to Self University in the building. Salute, my guy. Salute to you. He says, great topic. Yeah, we're going to get into it, bro. We're going to get into it. Shout out to my man Club in the building. What up, Club? Salute, my brother. Salute. Big Dice in the building. Salute, bro. Salute. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that series, Big Dice. I know you've been working hard, my brother, but we waiting, bro. We need that series, bro. We need that series, bro. Real shit. Shout out to my guy, Big Dice, man. Salute to Team Guardian. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate you, Big Dice. Salute. Mr. D in the building. Salute, family. Salute, Mr. D. Appreciate you, OG. Seen and unseen. What's good, seen and unseen? Salute to you. Salute. Shout out to Cuzzo on to pull up. What up, Cuzzo? Salute, man. Oh, yeah, you already know, Cuzzo. You already know. Mark McJoy in the building. Peace, Mark. How you doing, Mark? See who else in the building. Man, salute to everyone that's in the building. Y'all see today's show. Y'all see today's show. Now, before we get into today's show, right? I know y'all wondering, y'all see the thumbnail, that's my lady. Soon, y'all will be hearing about, us tying the knot. That's coming soon. We're not rushing it, but that's something that we both plan to do. So I decided to make me and her the thumbnail today because today's show, Shout out to my brother Papa Flocka in the building. Sandbox bro right here. Salute, bro. I appreciate your support. Today's show. And I want to know if you guys agree or not. Because we're going to play a video, and shout out to Charleston White. But Charleston White was talking on a podcast and he mentioned this. He said, if you can't lead the woman, the children will not respect you either. If you cannot lead the woman, the children will not respect you. If the children doesn't see or doesn't feel certain things from you and how you deal with their mother, 9 times out of 10, the children are not going to respect you either. So I want to know from the brothers today, do y'all agree with this? We're going to get to the video. We're going to play the video, but I want to know if you guys agree with it or not. If you can't lead the woman, the children will not respect you either. Because we're talking about leadership, right? Leadership. That's a very big conversation that's being had about men nowadays. Leadership. Can men actually lead? Right? So I want to know, do y'all agree with the statement, or do y'all agree with the topic of today's show, rather? If you can't lead the woman, the children will not respect you. The children will not respect you. How you treat that woman and what those children see from you, boy or girl, they won't respect you either. And we're going to get to the video. We're going to get to the video. We're going to get to the video early because I want today's show, I want feedback from you guys. I want feedback from you guys. You know, I want some feedback today. So today is going to be a little different. We're going to be conversing back and forth today. And I might drop the link. But y'all got to hit the like button, though. I might drop the link today, but y'all got to hit the like button. Y'all got to share the show. Y'all got to get the word out about the show, y'all. Let people know that they need to come and hear this show. And then I might decide to put the link out. Because y'all know I don't do panels. But I just might drop the link. On today's show. Might bring a couple of guys up to converse about this topic. But I need you guys to support the show. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Les Champ says, I judge a man by the woman standing next to him. Very telling. You are OG, man. That's OG shit right there. Cuzzo says men are the head honcho of the family. We supposed to be. Cuzzo. We supposed to be. So let's get to this video. Let's get into the video. And y'all let me know what y'all think. Shout out to Charleston White, too, for this. Fair use, YouTube. Fair use.
We're only important to our children if we can lead their mothers. I'm going to say that again. We as black men, we're only important to our children if we can leave their mothers. If we can't leave their mothers seem and appear to be Superman. This my child. This my child. This mine. How you go? So your value as a father, your words don't mean nothing, because guess what the mother gonna say? I don't give a damn what your daddy said. He don't run shit over her. So how can you be a superhero? Damn! Daddy is supposed to be a superhero. Meaning if daddy tell mama, I said this, you override. So if you can't override mama, how you a superhero, nigga? So that's why I'm saying, nah, homie, the black man, it's almost best for him to walk away from his children if he can't rule. Hey, bro, come.
Do y'all agree with that? Do y'all agree with that? And we're gonna play the video a couple of times. We're gonna break it down, but do y'all agree with that? Because y'all know this is a discussion to have. Oh, yeah. This is a discussion to be had for sure. Charleston said the father is supposed to be a superhero. Daddy is supposed to be a superhero to the children. Daddy is supposed to be seen as a superhero. How many men today with children are seen as a superhero in the house? How many of us men today are seen as superheroes in the house? Because notice what he said. If you can't override mommy, then nigga, what I'm listening to you for? See? See, if daddy's word isn't the final word, then we don't have to listen to you. How many men today is stuck in this dynamic? How many men today are stuck in this dynamic where they're fighting just to be seen as a man? How many of y'all? How many brothers you know? See, little do y'all know, or what y'all are afraid to admit to, is this is the reason for a lot of male depression. A lot of men out here today are depressed because they're around people, or they constantly subject themselves to people who don't see them as a man. That man equates to a superhero. Not because he got all this money, not because of what he drive. We talking about who he is. We talking about who he is, how he's revered as a man. A lot of men are not the superheroes in their house. You see? You don't have the last word. Your woman can always come in and override what you say. Shout out to FTC in the building. She can always come in and pull rank. See, your woman never supposed to think she can pull rank over you. Never. Because if your woman understands her place, she knows that you're above her. Because in order for my man to protect, provide, and problem solve for me, he has to be above me. He has to know more than me. He has to be stronger than me. He has to be more logical than me. So I have to take a back seat. You see? See, a woman who doesn't respect you, not respect what you do for her. I said respect you. She's no good for you. Hold on, y'all. Okay, we back. Shout out to everyone. What's up, Brownie? How you doing? Brownie says, I was just talking about this with Bay last night. Shout out to you, Brownie. Shout out to MR in the building. What up, MR? MR says, everything that I told my son, his mom's went against it. I addressed it to her many times, and it just kept happening. I have been in his life since the beginning and still get the constant pushback. Time says, Sheep, you are necessary for YouTube. 100% facts. There are a lot of men that need to hear this. Real talk. Yes, sir. Even superheroes have a weakness. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Mom says, however, I saw how she did the two fathers before me and in turn received the same treatment. Watch out who you have children with. This is biblical, fellas. This is biblical. The Bible teaches men the women that we should stay away from, the women we should never have children with. They talk about the woman who likes to nag. They talk about the complaining woman, the woman who's never satisfied. You see? So shout out to my man MR for admitting that he didn't vet properly. He didn't vet properly. You see? And this is what happens to a lot of guys. See, over here, we don't stress the body count thing. But what you should find out about a woman's past is the quality of dudes that she dealt with and how she dealt with them. This is important because that's going to determine how she's going to treat you. You know why? Because most of these women have to be taught how to treat their man. See that they'll never admit that, but that's true, fellas. Especially if you're the guy that's opposite of what she's used to. She don't know what you like. She really don't know what turns you off. So you have to teach her. You have to teach her. This is leadership. A woman who's opposed to leadership is a woman that you need to stay away from. A woman who wants to argue with you over who's going to lead, that's a woman you leave by herself. Because a woman who's conflicted on who should lead the relationship or want to be combative, it's because she's really combating her own spirit. She's combating with herself. The fight is with you, but it's really with her, within herself. Do I trust this man to allow him to lead me? Or do I just want him around because I need attention? So I'll control all of this shit because it's really about me. And once I'm tired of this nigga, he could go about his business. See, you men y'all gotta stop getting caught up with women like that. Stop being a woman's good time. Because this how you get caught up. You don't realize what she did to her last 2 baby fathers. You thought you was something different. Because guess what, fellas? There's women walking around that'll never submit to no man. And guess what? She's still gonna keep a man around. So all of that, oh, if women don't do this, women are never gonna be lonely. When a woman could go find a nigga at the gas station who would just wash her goddamn feet just to be around her. So stop thinking or stop creating this false narrative that all these women gonna be by themselves, and that's a goddamn lie. Because most of them will come right to YouTube and pick one of you derelict niggas. You see? So what you got to understand is when we talking about leadership, fellas, leadership in a relationship, when you leading a woman, you know what you're really doing? You know what you're doing? Because a lot of you guys don't know. A lot of you guys don't know. When you're leading your woman and you're leading her in the right areas and you're driving her to the correct destination, guess what you're doing? You're showing her that you're a husband. And this is what a lot of these women don't understand today. See, whenever you get you a purposeful man, he's going to lead with intentions. Not intentions to hurt you, not intentions to confuse you, not intentions to do any of that. Because a purposeful man doesn't have time for that. I don't have time to mislead my woman because I'm doing other things for myself that's important, that matter. So why would I take on a woman to bullshit her if I'm not bullshitting in my own life? You see what I'm saying, fellas? This is why you have to be a purposeful man. You're not just doing shit for the sake to say you a man. No, it's a purpose behind everything you do, including the woman you choose. See, a lot of y'all, a lot of men regret the women they had children by because these men weren't trying to purposefully have children. See, fellas, all I'm here to do is to remind us what we supposed to be doing. Because for a long time, a lot of us was living aimless lives. Aimless. You don't have a purpose for your money. You don't have a purpose for it. Get money for what? For you to stay in the same place you was in when you was broke? Because that's what a lot of these niggas are doing. A lot of these niggas is getting money trying to catch up and trying to keep up because they don't have no purpose. Men, get you a purpose. You don't have a purpose. That's why you're not a leader. If your purpose is just to get money, you're not a leader. You're a trick. You're a trick. You getting money to do what? After you pay the bills, what does your money go to? What is your money doing? See, because a leader, right? His leadership is valued on who he can help. You see? Leadership isn't based on what you could do for yourself. It's about, can you lead you and lead her? Do you have the capabilities to do so? You see? You see, I ain't just talking about coming through with the bag. I'm not talking about that. What up, Zuma? Shout out to my guy Zuma in the building. Right. Build something. That's what purposeful men do. Their money is to go towards something, to build something. Niggas ain't out here getting money just to pay bills. That's not what purposeful men do. My money ain't just for the bills. See, because that's not the purpose for living life. That's not the purpose for living. You see? See, we get caught up as men, we get caught up on shit that's a part of life. And we get so stuck on that we don't become shit in life. We don't become, and this is the problem with black men today that we're not paying attention to. We're not becoming shit anymore. We're not becoming nothing. We're not doing nothing that matters. So you're not a leader. You just some nigga talking shit. You just some nigga that could come and pay for something. And this is where black men are today. This is where black men are today. Where's the purpose behind what we do? And the purpose got to be bigger than you and bigger than her. Yeah. And your woman has to understand that your purpose is bigger than her. Your purpose is bigger than you. That's why you're supposed to sacrifice all the worldly bullshit to complete your purpose. Because it's bigger than you. Your purpose, if you reach the max of your purpose, it will outlive you. Your value will live when you die. You see? This is why Malcolm X still matters today. This is why these purposeful men still matter 50, 60, 100 years later. Why do you think these men are going to be mentioned throughout our lifetimes and throughout our children's lifetimes, because these men were purposeful. They were purposeful men. That's why we're still talking about them. Malcolm X was some of our superheroes. Do you know some black men who never had a daddy went to prison and read Malcolm X's book and found their daddy and reading about him? Purposeful. Purposeful. And the woman that you with must understand that you have a purpose. And her job is not to get in the way of it. See? Her job is to assist you. Her job is not to get in the way. See, that's what your woman is never supposed to do. Is get in the way of you becoming who God made you to be. She's supposed to see. This is why women love potential, y'all. You know why women love potential? Because they like to see and then project a man to become something. See, fellas, we also got to understand how we can let women down. We can let a woman down. We could let a woman down. You see? And a lot of women get let down because they see the potential. They see that you could be much bigger than you think you are. You can be bigger than what you think you are. But see, that's only a woman who understands purpose. Because all women don't, fellas. Nor do all women respect men with a purpose. Because some women think that your purpose is to please her. That's your whole reason for existing as a man. It's to please a woman. There's some women who believe this shit, fellas, and nothing's gonna change it. So stop trying to argue them down. Stop trying to convince them. Let them believe what they believe, because their life will tell them the results of how they think. Stop trying to argue with these women. Don't argue with them. Let them figure it out. They know it all any fucking way, because they don't want to listen to you. They don't want to listen to their man. So let them figure it out on their own. Don't argue with them. They grown. Let them be grown and figure it out. Since you know more than a man, so you don't need me. So since you don't need me, goodbye. Figure life out on your own and go through it by yourself. You see, fellas? See, because that's part of leadership too. Leaders don't force followers to follow. I'm not forcing no goddamn woman to follow me. Either you know what it is, you see what it is, you feel what it is, and you're down with it, or you're not. I'm not arguing with you. We're not doing none of that. We're not doing that. And fellas, stop doing it. No, potential is real, champ. Potential is real. Potential is real. That's like saying that we watching an athlete, right? You think when we watched LeBron James in AAU camp that it was an illusion that he will become great? Potential was real. Now, it's what you do with that potential as a man. And this is when women get let down. Because they watch a man piss his potential away. They watch men sit around and do nothing with the potential. This woman know you a goddamn genius. And what you do? That's what I'm talking about, champ. When we was watching LeBron in AAU camp, we knew that he had the potential to be the next Jordan. We knew that. That's why we said it. That's why we said it. We knew. Potential was real. When we look at our children in their younger years, we see the potential that they have for certain things. Oh, he can be good in this because he's very good in this. See, what I'm doing now, y'all, and what I've been doing on YouTube, building my brand, these years that I've been building this brand, do y'all know that before my dad died, he said to me, he said, son, keep doing what you're doing because that's what you were put here to do. And he reminded me of something a long time ago. This when my mom and my dad was still together. I was a little boy. And I had to do a speech. I remember this. And I was so scared. You know, one of them plays when you got to get up there and you say your part. You know those plays where you play a character and you got to remember the little script that they give you? You know how in school you have Black History Month plays, Thanksgiving plays, and certain little things, and you got to get up there and step up and say, I'm such and such, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And you know, give a little introduction to the person that you supposed to be. My dad reminded me of the standing ovation I got after I did my part. Because I forgot that. I forgot all about it. He reminded me of that. He said, son, you probably don't remember this, but I'll never forget it. He said, you had people standing up out their seats, congratulating you, saying how good you done, how well you spoke. You see? So my dad knew that I had potential to do what I'm doing today. He knew that if I can garner the ears of some people, that people will listen to me because I have something to say. I have something to say. You see? And I understand that, OG. Elisino says, okay, potential to me is failure. I despise that word, bro. I understand why. Because it's a word that people use as an excuse. I understand, champ. Trust me, I do. I understand why you despise that word. Because a lot of people use that word as an excuse for never becoming anything. And they always run back to the potential part. And it's like, okay, well, when are you gonna put when are you gonna put your potential to work? When are we gonna see this in action? I understand why you feel that way, champ. I understand. What if I said, You have potential to be Malcolm X. That's a slight to me. Some think it's a compliment. Some people would think it's a compliment. I mean, I could understand where you may say it's a slight, because at the end of the day, everybody is supposed to be themselves and everybody delivers their message in their own way. So I can understand when you say that that's a slight, and it can be a slight because what happens if I don't live up to that? So I understand what you're saying, champ. I do. I totally do. But when we're talking about leadership and us being in the leadership position, we have to assess people's potential. You see? Because let me give you an example, champ. Let's say you get with a woman, right? That's not that very experienced with dealing with men. And I don't just mean in a sexual way. I'm talking about being in relationships. Knowing, how to be with a man, how to, what if you get with a woman who's not too familiar with that? She don't really know, because she haven't been with a lot of guys like that in her life. She hasn't had a lot of relationships. She hasn't been with a lot of dudes. So she don't know how to pick up on certain things right away. You see what I'm saying? She don't know how to pick up things right away. But overall, she's a good woman. So I shouldn't say that she has potential to be a good wife. So I should throw out the potential that I see. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm speaking from the standpoint of us being leaders. I'm not speaking from the standpoint of us being a part of a conversation and us sharing our perception, our perspective on a conversation. Because in a conversation, I agree with you, champ. I agree with you. That potential word is used as a crutch for a lot of people. Oh, well, I had potential back in the day to be a track runner. I had potential back in the day to go to the NFL. I know what you're talking about, champ. But when we talking about actually being in the leadership position as a leader, you must assess people's potential, because you must assess people's strengths and people's weaknesses. They call it in business, they call it a SWOT analysis. Now, don't go far and start saying, see, marriage and relationships are a business. But strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Time, toll, trouble, threat. Same thing. So as a leader, you must assess a person's strengths and weaknesses. And within that, you can find opportunities to strengthen their weaknesses. But you also must be mindful of the threats that those weaknesses can create for you. You see what I'm saying? Champ says, I hear you. I just don't like how most people use that word. Yeah, I understand. That's what I was saying. For conversation's sake, I totally agree. But when we sit in the leadership chair as men, we have to look at a person's potential. This is why they say don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You can't just say, oh yeah, she not a good woman because of that little thing right there. Because of that little thing right there that you could nip in the bud. You see? And this stuff is important. This stuff is important for us, fellas, because like Charleston White said, if you're not seen as the superhero in your house, then you don't rule. And a man should not stay where he doesn't rule. Take this from me, fellas. I got a crash course lesson on that. Do not stay where you don't rule. If daddy's word isn't the last word, you don't need to be there. If daddy's word can be overridden by mommy, you shouldn't be there. Because if I got to be the one to put my life on the line for everybody in this house, then my word is the final word. My word. See, if everybody in here ain't acquiescing to me, then I'm not dying for nobody in here. I'm gone. And this is what we got to start doing, fellas. You got to go. I'm not dying for a bunch of ungrateful niggas. I could have did that in the street with my homies or with my so-called homies. I could have died in the street for nothing. You think I'm gonna marry a woman and die for her for nothing? She don't even listen to you. Your word don't mean shit. And you gonna die for her? You gonna protect her? Why would you protect a woman who don't listen to you? A woman who don't listen to you will constantly put you in danger. A woman who tries to override what you say is a woman who will put you in harm's way and think ain't nothing wrong. I ain't do nothing. See, this is the things us men we don't think about. We don't think this far. Shout out to my man Corey in the building. What up, Corey Love? Salute, bro. See, if daddy word don't matter over everybody else in this house, only word that overrides mine is God. And guess what? As my wife, you ain't gonna beat me upside the head with the Bible to get your goddamn way either. See, I don't play that shit. You ain't gonna try to override what I say by going to scripture. See, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I know all them little tricks. Well, I don't gotta listen to you because according to scripture, don't play with me. Goodbye. Goodbye. You're a Jezebel. You're a Jezebel. Because I don't weaponize the word to be a leader. So you ain't gonna weaponize the word to uproot my leadership. That's wickedness. And whenever a woman tries to do this to you, you leave her. Leave her ass. Because she's really a demon. And she'll try to go to that book and try to say, well, I don't have to listen to you because according to this, you ain't this type of clip. Clippy. clip her. See? You take that shit up with God. God made me your leader on this earth. He's all of our spiritual leaders. But your direct leader is me. It's me. So you're going to have to listen to my voice if this goddamn house catch on fire. You're going to have to listen to me. Okay? So if you have a problem with that, guess what, fellas? You don't need to be with that woman. Because if you have children with this woman, she's going to train the children to be just like her. You ain't got to listen to your daddy. I'm your mother. Charleston White said it in the video. You ain't got to listen to him. I'm your mother. You live with me. See? This is why you got to go. You see? Because see, the reason why they try to train the children up to not respect the man, because she doesn't. And if she don't respect you, why would she allow her children to respect you? Because if the children respects you and she doesn't, guess what happens? The children will begin to ask her, why don't you respect dad? Why don't you love dad? So this is why they tell the kids not to respect you either. Because then everything goes her way. Because she's the leader. You see? You see? Shout out to my brother Zuma. Appreciate that super chat, bro. He says, once I put my purpose in the forefront and executed the plan, I begin to learn how to properly use the vetting process and understand power dynamics. You not aligned with my plan? Next applicant. Thank you. Shout out to my brother Zuma Duma. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you, bro. Next applicant. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it works. If you think I'm here to impress you, next applicant. See? Now, if the things I do is impressive, then hey, but I'm not no clown. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm not here to keep your attention. All that dumb shit y'all like to say, which is nothing but childish shit that you should be past at a certain age. Okay? I don't put up with childish shit like that. I check that shit immediately. You gonna check that childish shit at the door because you expecting me to come in here and be full man. So I want you to be full woman, mentally and physically. I want you to think just as sexy as you look. I want that shit to come out your mouth just as much as you like to put it on. You see? See, I don't deal with beautiful idiots. I don't deal with cute retards. Because a lot of y'all is cute and retarded. You think because you're cute, you run some shit. No, you're retarded. I don't deal with that. I don't put up with that shit no more, fellas. I don't deal with that. What did I tell y'all? We got a whole t-shirt. Bloque. Go and get the merchandise. The link is in the description. The link is in the chat. I know my lovely lady Maj is on it. Bloque ahora. Block her ass. We don't play them games. See, we don't play that little kid shit. I ain't your daddy. I'm not gonna give you $1 because you're pretty. See, that's what your daddy do. Your daddy pay you because you a pretty girl. That's your daddy. I ain't your daddy. I'm your man. You see that? I'm not your daddy. I'm your man. It's a difference. He's supposed to pay you because you cute. Oh, look at my girl. Look at my baby girl. See, that shit that you supposed to get from daddy. He's supposed to make you feel pretty and make you feel accepted and make you want to respect men and do. That's daddy's job. That's the time that a daddy spends with his daughter. That's how she know how to present herself correctly. Because when she presents herself to daddy, daddy will say, no, baby girl, you don't do that. No, baby girl, you don't say that. See, all this shit start with daddy. All of it starts with dad. Because the father is the one who gives the family identity. He gives the children identity. You don't become a wife until he marries you. That's when you become a wife. You don't become a mother until he shoots semen up in you. That's when you become a mother. Because of me. Because that's what God appointed men to do. So if he appointed us to impregnate women, he appointed us to take care of them. He appointed us to lead them. Because you're shooting that semen up in them, right? Right? That's why it's not just provide and protect, dumb niggas. It ain't just provide and protect. You got a problem solve. Yeah. Yeah. Now we get into the relationship. Problem solving. Can you sit down with your woman and go through some shit with her and get through on the other side? Or will y'all be arguing about the same shit for 9 years? She mad because you raised your voice at her 9 years ago. Problem solving. Can y'all get through a problem? See, because all of this, all of what I've been talking about and going in about for the past 10 minutes, all goes back to what? Leadership. Leadership. Yes. Leadership, fellas. Yeah. Sit down and talk to her about her attitude instead of yelling at her. Sit down and talk to her about it. Why are you so snappy today? See me, I'm gonna be real. I'm a bit of an asshole. So I'm a bit of an asshole. So I say some funny shit. Like if you snappy or something, I'll be like, oh, should I put on lean with it, rock with it? Because you snappy today. Should I put on some lean with it? Lean with it. Because you snappy, babe. Why you so snappy? You want a snapping turtle? I don't like them, but do you want a snapping turtle? Why you so snappy? See, me, I'm an asshole. And sometimes that doesn't work for me. You know, sometimes that doesn't work for me. Sometimes I get the I get the negative result. So I need to work on how I do shit too. See, I don't get up here and act like I got it all figured out. I would love for guys to be like, nah, DS1, why don't you try this? You know? She said, not the dad jokes. I'm just saying though, that's just me, Brownie. That's me. Like I do shit like that. You know, just to, because I know sometimes, not sometimes, but a lot of times when you come to your woman with an issue, you can't just bring it out to her immediately like that, because it's going to make the energy awkward. And that's what usually creates the argument. When you bring something to your girl and you want to talk about it and you're adamant about talking about it, but when you bring up the issue, that shit freezes her. Like, hold up. My man just told me I violated him. So for a lot of women, it takes them some time to process that shit. Like, yo, my man just came to me and told me he not happy. And we be so adamant, we want to get her to start talking. So what I learned was maybe you need to find a way to break the ice sometimes. So that's why I do that. That's why I do it. Does that, like I said, does it always work? No. It doesn't always work. She said, Lula said, that makes the situation worse. Sometimes it does. It does, though. Sometimes it does. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. But you can't say that, bro. You can't just come out and say that, because you know once you use that word, they're gonna say, oh, so what you saying? You calling me a, knowing goddamn well that's not what you said. You just asked the question, why you acting so today? But just by you saying that, it's gonna be, oh, so you calling me a, come on, bro. So we gotta be a little more strategic. We just gotta be a little more strategic. You know? Robert Platinum says, they take lean with it, rock with it, literally in my hood. Shout out to Robert Platinum. Robert Platinum says, him, I lost my job today. Her, I'm leaving. Isn't that a common thing? Right. You ain't my daddy. Now we know that that's cap, champ. We know that that's cap, because when our women are happy, what are they usually calling us? So certain things we just gotta stop taking so personal, fellas, because it be all cap. It be cap. You ain't my daddy. Daddy. You bought me what I wanted. Oh my God. Fellas, we got to understand that all of this shit is manipulation. It all is. And it's not psychological manipulation. I'm going to tell y'all, the manipulation that women perpetuate is biological. To any man that has daughters, they know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about. It's not that your daughter is like she know in her mind that she's trying to trick her dad. No, she's being a little girl. Understand this, fellas. This is where stoicism actually comes in at. This is where you have to, when you hear guys talk about being stoic, this is where you got to be stoic at. Where you can't take everything that women do so literal. Because a lot of things that they do it because this is how they are. And you brothers should know that if you've dealt with women before. And I don't mean like that. Like, I'm not trying to disrespect nobody, but I'm saying if you've had your fair share of women, if you've had multiple relationships, if you've had relationships that has lasted a certain amount of time, you know that they all do this shit. They all do it. They all have their own way of just going about it. And it's not nothing psychological where I'm trying to just do, not saying that some women don't do that, because some of them do, but the majority of them, it's just their nature. It's just their nature. Come on now. Come on. He said, I used to just laugh, champ. Yeah, they born with it naturally. It's their biological, it's a biological instinct that women have. That's why I said, if you a man that has a daughter, just look at how your daughter do with you. If you got a niece, if you got younger cousins, especially because women, right, they are more psychological. Well, they use it more than us. They're not supposed to be, but they use it more than us. Pay attention to how some women speak to you. Like me, I'm a big guy. I'm tall. I'm a big guy. I'm not just fat. I'm tall. So I'm a big guy. So a lot of women, right? Let me not say a lot of women. Let me just say women in general, whether in public or whether I'm dealing with them, you know, personally, I get either the blatant disrespect or nice. And being a big guy, I understand why. Because you have people who are going to look at your stature and be intimidated and feel like you may attack them. Because I've even heard a woman say this before, that she don't like big guys because they scare her. She said this. Now, I laughed about it, but she literally was saying how she feels she don't like to feel like a man is towering over her. She feels threatened. She feels scared. So this is why she don't like big dudes. See? And then with my voice matching my stature, this is why when I engaged with her on a panel, she was always triggered by me. She was quickly triggered by me. And I understand why, because she's threatened by me. She's intimidated. Not because I did anything to her, but because of me. Because of me. Because she knows that the shit that she usually run ain't gonna work. You see? Why do y'all think, right? Why do y'all think women like men, right, who has a let me not say the bad boy stuff, but he's a bit stern. Let me use that word. Stern. Why do you think some women like men who are stern? Men who are more authoritative? Because a man with that nature tells a female that she's protected, she's safe. This is why women don't respect men who can't take charge of a situation, because she can't feel safe. And as a leader, you must provide safety for your followers. Your followers must know that they safe in your hands. You see? You see? She has to know that she's safe. We're talking about leadership. Classy Creole says, I feel safer with a taller, heavier set man. Champ says, I be going hard. My homie approach different. He a conqueror. Simply pull me to the side and distract me from crashing out. We laugh the same day. Right. Right. I respect that. Absolutely, champ. Absolutely. Absolutely. Brownie says, every bigger guy I've been around, I felt safer around. It be the little skinny ones you got to worry about, usually. Yeah. Them little skinny ones are usually more abusive, too. That's true. I ain't throwing no shots, niggas. I ain't throwing no shots, all right? But that's true. They usually be, be the monsters in the house. It don't be the big guys. It be the puny ones who be running around, can't keep their hands to themselves, Robert Platinum says, that's not nice, Classy Creole. He said that wasn't nice, Classy Creole. Right. No skinny slant. I just said that, bro. I don't want y'all. Nah, bro. Most of my, listen, ladies, all my best friends are smaller than me. Okay. I was the fat nigga out of my crew. So no skinny slander. I only could slander my homies. Only I could slander skinny niggas. No skinny slander, ladies. Only I could do it. Because all my main homies is skinny niggas. I was the fat nigga out the group. When we was young and niggas had to climb gates and all that, they used to have to wait for me. Real talk, Corey. My friends used to have to wait for me. You know how y'all could hop the gate? Both of your feet hop over the gate? I got to step up, climb, drop this foot, turn this foot, make sure my thigh get over. They had to wait for me. You know what I'm saying? I love my skinny homies. They had to wait for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, wait. He coming. I'm saying? I always come in, we running. They got to wait for me. They got to slow up a little bit so I can run with them. You know what I'm saying? Champ says, that's funny. I was the little dude. All my homies was 6 feet and above. I'm 5'8". Damn. Damn. He said, Corey says, DS1, I just hopped the gate the other day showing off. Yeah. Bro. I'm going to hop a gate one day without my feet touching. I could climb the gate now, Corey. I could climb the gate. I just got to put my foot up, push myself up, then put my other foot over the gate. I could do that, but I can't clear it. Y'all skinny dudes clear the gate with both feet, clear it. My homies used to run from across the street and just hop over the gate. Real talk, like ninjas. Clear the whole gate. Before I check out of this world, I'm going to hop the gate, y'all. I'm going to hop a gate without my feet. Watch. I'm telling y'all. And when I do it, I'm putting it on YouTube. So y'all can watch me hop the gate. I'm going to clear the gate. Yeah, like a hurdle. I'm going to clear it. I'm going to clear the gate. I'm gonna, bro, I have to do this, OG. I have to. I have to. See, growing up as a fat kid, there's shit that you dream about you could do. There's shit you dream about you could do that your skinny homeboys could do. You know what I'm saying? You know? So I'm being real, man. I'm being real, SCBM. I'm being real. Shout out to my guy, Dale Diddy in the building. Salute, bro. I hope all is well, man. He says, man, listen, if we got separated back in the day, the rule was meet up at the Blueberry Place Apartments. Shout out to my guy, Dale Diddy in the building. My dad had a 43-inch vertical. God damn. That boy, your pops was jumping like Steve Francis. Right. I got potential, champ. ever since I've been losing weight, I got the potential now to clear the gate. Zuma says, I was the resident Spider-Man, Spider-Man Negro, because I was light enough to scale fences, walls, and poles. Hey, bro. See, man, listen, bro. If you grew up with us, if you'd have grew up with us, bro, let me shut up. If you would have grew up with us, bro, hey, man, we'd have been rich we'd have been rich a long time ago. You would have been our designated wet bandit. You would have been climbing up in everybody's shit for us. You would have been climbing up in everybody's shit for us. Yo, climb up and look in the window and see if anybody in the house before we run up in there. Before we run up in there. Yeah. Champ says, my vert was 52. Damn. But you know, usually shorter guys got more bungees than us taller guys. That's a fact. That's a fact. The shorter guys always got more bungees. Always. Always. Dale Diddy says we have to get a yeah, we got to get that off our right. I got to get that off our bucket list, off my bucket list. That's a fact. Hopping the gate. Clearing the gate, y'all. Robert Platinum says, yep. He played in the state championship against Dominique Wilkins. Wow. Shout out to your pops, man. Shout out to your pops, man. My pops went to high school with Bernard King's brother, Albert King. Y'all remember Bernard King and his brothers that was in the NBA? My pops and my uncles, they went to school with the King brothers, Bernard King and his brothers. When my pops is actually the same age as their older brother. Because you know it's Bernard, and he has an older brother that played ball before them. And then their youngest brother name is Albert. But my uncles and my pops, they went to school with the King brothers in Brooklyn. Alexander Hamilton, which turned into my high school that I graduated from, which was Paul Robeson. Before my school turned to Paul Robeson, it was a vocational school, and my dad went there. It's called Alexander Hamilton. He went to school with Bernard King and Albert King, and the brother too, because when my pops got there, the brother was graduating the next year. The older brother, I think his name was Tony, if I'm not mistaken, Tony King. Shout out to Self University. Don't pull a Kev Hart, bro. Yeah. Robert Platinum says Bernard King scored 50 points in the game in the mid-'80s. Yeah, in the NBA. Yeah, Bernard King was that guy. Bernard King was a superstar in Brooklyn back in his time. Yeah, Bernard King. But see, what we talking about on today's show, and shout out to everyone. Make sure y'all like and share the show. I'm going to play this video one more time, and then we're going to wrap it up. But make sure y'all like today's show. Y'all support the show. The Cash App is going across the screen. Support the show, y'all, if y'all enjoying this content. Support the show, y'all. What up, young Reyes? Salute. Let's play this video one more time.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man. It's almost best to walk away. Let that have full say so, because you don't rule. We're only important to our children if we can leave their mothers. I'm going to say that again. We as black men, we're only important to our children if we can leave their mothers. If we can't leave their mothers seem and appear to be Superman. This my child. This my child. It's mine. How you go? So your value as a father, your words don't mean nothing, because guess what the mother gonna say? I don't give a damn what your daddy said. He don't run shit over her. So how can you be a superhero? Damn! Daddy is supposed to be a superhero. Meaning if daddy tell mama, I said this, you override. So if you can't override mama, how you a superhero, nigga? So that's why I'm saying, nah, homie, the black man, it's almost best for him to walk away from his children if he can't rule. Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man. It's almost best to walk away. Let that have full say so, because you don't rule.
Now, shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone. Now, let me say this before we wrap up today's show, right? I agree with everything Charleston White said, except leave those children. That's where we have a problem. And this is what us brothers need to speak about and teach against. You don't make children, and because you and that woman don't work out, you leave them. You don't leave your children because they mama hard-headed. That's what you're saying, Charleston. That's what I don't agree with. What we need to start teaching our young men is do not even have sex with a woman who don't respect you. If she don't respect you just by who you are, if she don't respect you as a man, if she has low standards when it comes to men, when she speak about men in a negative light all the time, you don't even give her none, son. You better not give her nothing. Not even a look. You don't even need to say hi to her. Because the problem is fatherless homes, Charleston White. And you speak about this all the time, Charleston, the fatherless homes. So why are we creating children with women who don't respect us? Why are we creating children with women who don't want to abide by our leadership? That's the real question, Charleston. Because if we're the leaders, then we have to make the decision that's best for everyone. right? And you making children with a woman, and because she's not willing to get in line, you then leave her and the children. That is not proper leadership, my brother. That is failed leadership. That is you trying to cover up the bullshit you created, and you trying to walk away from it so you don't have any blame. That's weakness, Charleston. See, because if that woman didn't know that you rule before y'all had children, then you shouldn't have had none with her. You shouldn't have had none with her. She shouldn't have even had enough of your time to even get pregnant. Because why are you spending all this goddamn time with a woman who don't understand that you rule? Who don't understand that you rule? Because she wants you to rule in that bedroom, right? This is why, fellas, spending time with a woman is not time in the bedroom. It's time outside of it. Because she gonna want you to be the man there. But if she don't respect your manhood outside of the goddamn bedroom, you shouldn't be in a bedroom with her. She should never be seeing a goddamn bedroom with you. She should see the library, and only the library, and a cafe. She should never see a bedroom. Because you know you run the risk dealing with her in that way. And you don't want to run the risk of getting this woman pregnant and having to deal with all of her bullshit. All of her disrespect for authority. Why are we waiting to have children with women to find out that they're childish? To find out that they're vindictive? To find out how diabolical and wicked they could be? Why are we waiting to have children to find this out, fellas? Because we're not leading ourselves correctly. We're not leading ourselves correctly. Which is why, Charleston, you would say something like that. That after having children with a woman, if she doesn't decide to listen, you leave her and the kids. That's an example of failed leadership. Because leaders have to have what, Charleston? Foresight. Meaning you could forecast a problem based on her goddamn attitude and her outlook on things. So you can forecast that she won't fit good to be a baby mama for me. I'm going to have trouble raising my children with this woman because she can't shut her fucking mouth. See, as leaders, we supposed to know this, Charleston. See, what you just told men to do was throw the baby out with the bathwater. That's not leadership, Charleston. That's pookie nigga shit. That's that nigga shit you talking about, Charleston. Which turned you into the nigga that you was, 14 years old in prison. Because you grew up around some niggas. Some niggas raised you to be like that. Some niggas, not no men, niggas. Not men, not leaders. See, this is what you've been getting training to become, Charleston. That's why you speak the way you speak now. But you got to be careful with the information that you're giving out, Charleston. You don't tell no men to go create no goddamn family, and because the woman don't let him lead, he leave the family. Oh, no, sir. No, sir. No, sir. How about you stop making families with hard-headed women? Because you knew she was hard-headed before she got pregnant, nigga. Don't tell me it took you to have 5 kids with a woman to find out that she got a bad attitude. You men can't tell me this because you heard her goddamn nasty mouth before she got pregnant, nigga. And as men, you can't call that leadership. That ain't leadership. That's not rule. That's the same patriarchal system that has destroyed this whole goddamn globe, Charleston. You talking like a patriarch. And this is why women get triggered when they hear men say that I'm the authority. Because of niggas like you, Charleston White, who will go and make a whole goddamn family with a woman, and the moment she don't want to listen to you, you pick up and leave every goddamn body. That's not leadership. Leaders don't abandon their followers. That's patriarchy. That's the shit that got this country in the shit that it's in now, Charleston White. That's not leadership. That's tyranny. You see? That's not leadership. That's being a tyrant. And that's what has been leading this country for the world for as long as it's been leading it. That's why the world is so corrupt. Because men want to lead through tyranny. You want to step on people to lead them. You ain't got to step on nobody if you a real leader. See, a real leader, I'll go around you. And that's something that I had to learn. The older I'm getting, the more mature that I'm getting. I'm learning, hey, DS1, it ain't even worth you talking. Save your breath, homie. Save your breath. Go right around them. You ain't got to tell everybody how you feel, DS1. Just go around them niggas. Just go around. Just go around. You ain't got to say nothing. My dad used to always tell me that. Son, you get so upset about shit. When you calm down, you'll realize that them people don't even matter. And you letting them make you mad like that, they don't even matter. They don't even matter to them goddamn selves. And you letting them matter to you. Just go around. Go around. Save your energy for what you need it for, son. My mother used to always tell me, son, stop getting mad at shit you can't change. Deal with the shit that's in your control. So, brothers, she was a headache before you impregnated her. You knew you couldn't lead her when she was your girlfriend. You couldn't lead her to do nothing. But now you put 5 kids in her and you expecting her to do something right. You couldn't give her a list to go to the goddamn supermarket and she buy everything on the goddamn list. She come back with her own shit. Nothing you asked for. She go in the supermarket and think, fuck this list, I'm gonna get what I want. What? See, all those things you bypass. And then you come back and you tell men, Charleston, to just pick up and leave. That's weakness, Charleston. Stop promoting that shit to men. Because, see, you supposed to know you rule before children get here. Let me repeat that. You supposed to know you rule before children get here. But because you was providing, protecting, problem solving, and procreating with their mama. So you was leading their mama before they got here. Now, if you had trouble with that, Why would you see to it that children come into this goddamn world knowing that they mama's a whole goddamn headache? Why would you do that? Because see, fellas, when you do shit like that, you know what you inherently do? You put the woman in the goddamn driver's seat. See? You put her in the driver's seat. And I'm telling y'all this from experience. Because see, a lot of these women know they're not good women. And they know that they don't have the capabilities to deal with certain type of men. So as a man, if you still go ahead and deal with them in a certain capacity, they feel they have all right to do you dirty. Because you don't value you. Nigga, you don't know you a leader. You with my bozo ass. See, a woman won't never tell you that, but she knows she ain't shit. She knows she don't deserve you. That's why she still abuse you. Because she like, damn, this nigga still staying. Damn. This nigga really don't know who he is. Come on now. Come on now. Now, if you going through all of this with her before, why would you ever take the condom off? Huh? Why would you ever take the condom off, champ? To all the men in the chat, why would you ever do that? If y'all can't have a conversation without arguing. If she has a problem acquiescing to you. Why would you then pursue to put children in her? How you doing, E. Nicole? Salute to you. Why? Why? Fellas, you digging your own grave. You digging your own grave. Fellas, listen to me. Listen to me, fellas. What's up, Super 8? Super 8-9? Salute. Listen to me, fellas. And I'm telling y'all this from experience. When you decide to continue to deal with women who you know don't respect you for who you are, that leader, that man of the family, and you continue to deal with her, consider yourself pre-hypertension. You on your way to high blood pressure, nigga. Pre-diabetic. You're on your way to diabetes, nigga. Listen to me. You're on your way to erectile dysfunction. Listen to me. When you start going against who you are as a man to put a smile on a woman's face, oh, you ready to catch a heart attack. Cancer will begin to form. Listen to me. Cancer will begin to form. You do know that the onset of heart disease is due to heartbreak. You do know that, right, fellas? You do know that, right? Most men who suffer from heart disease never got over a heartbreak. See, this shit don't just happen to women. This is the shit that kill us. See, a woman could live to 90 years old talking about that nigga who cheated on her when she was 40. She 90 now, still living. Guess what happens to us? We die. We die from our broken hearts. Women be walking right in the supermarket, 90 years old, give you a whole story. I'm just living. I'm making it. We dead. We died 40 years before she died from a broken heart. See why you got to talk to each other, fellas? See why we got to talk to each other? See why we got to understand we're our own agency? You got to talk to men. Because your wife, nigga, don't know how you feel. Because she ain't you. That's why you need to talk to men. That's the purpose of brotherhood under God. That's the purpose of it. That's the true purpose of a sisterhood. The sisterhood is supposed to help you keep your husband, not get a goddamn divorce. That's what the sisterhood is originally for. To teach you to go back and work it out with that man. Go and say sorry. Because you was wrong, girl. That's what the sisterhood was for. To check one another. Don't be coming around parading your ass around our husbands. Put some clothes on. You're around married women. That's what the sisterhood was for. Not to tell you to go get your goddamn groove back. And go run out and be a hoe later on in life. That ain't the sisterhood. That's y'all hanging out with the devil. See that? Your sisters is supposed to want to see you happy with your husband. And it goes the same shit for the brothers. You don't invite me to the bar, nigga. You don't tell me, hey, bro, I know you going through it. Come on out with me. We going to chill. And you take me to goddamn Strokers. What are you doing, nigga? Why are you taking me to Strokers and I'm mad at my wife? Oh, you want me to throw it all away, huh? Huh? I'm a leader of my goddamn house. You taking me to Strokers? Oh, you want me to crash out, huh, nigga? You want me? Do you want my wife? Fellas, start asking niggas that. You telling your homies what's going on with you and your wife? These niggas offer you to take you to the strip club. Ask that nigga, do he want your wife? Because that's what it looked like to me. That's what it looked like to me. Nigga, you was a groomsman at my wedding. Why are you taking me to the strip club? You want me to leave my wife? Because you want her, right? Right? See, because men are supposed to check each other. So all the brothers around me are leaders. That's why they could check me. Because they ain't poo putts. That's why they could check me. But y'all don't want to hear this type of talk, right? y'all don't want to hear this type of shit. You know, it's falling on deaf ears. Yeah, okay. Okay. Shout out to my man Auntie. Shout out to home of the official YT Purge. He says 2024 sisterhood equals the misery loves company club. Facts. Hashtag the sisterhood ain't ish. That's a fact, bro. Shout out to my man Auntie. I appreciate that super chat, my brother. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. But the brotherhood ain't shit either. The brotherhood ain't shit either. I'm telling you how much I love my wife, and I don't know why she acting crazy, and you ready to take me to goddamn Blue Flame. Why you taking me to Blue Flame, knowing Sexy Red there tonight? Suki Hana is the host. This is what niggas be doing. Claiming they your brother, Kwafi. Shout out to my man, Kwafi. This is what niggas do. How you my brother, bro? What you trying to do to me? This is what you got to question, dudes. Yo, bro, what you trying to do to me, bro? Why are we going to the blue flame? Nah, bro, I'm just trying to let some. What type of steam you talking about, nigga? Nah, I'm trying to get you to let some steam. What's steam? You sure you talking about steam? What you doing, bro? This is the example of poor leadership. That men think it's some man shit. That ain't no man shit. You getting ready to destroy your whole family. In return, you're gonna destroy your life. Because a man's life is supposed to be his family. A purposeful man. It's his family. Right. Steam? What type of steam you talking about, nigga? You must want my wife. Because you trying to get me to do the wrong thing. You trying to get me to do what's going to destroy myself. How you my brother? How are you a leader? See what I'm talking about, fellas? See what I'm talking about? Come on now. Come on. Shout out to my brother Po Boy Films in the building. He said, bro, you on point. Salute, fam. Salute, family. I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to everyone for pulling up, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. Shout out to everyone for tuning into today's show. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Don't forget, get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think of today's show, man. Let me know what y'all think of today's conversation. Get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all enjoyed today's show, y'all enjoying the content, the Cash App is on the screen. $ DS100 Network. $DS100 Network on Cash App. All lowercase letters. All lowercase letters. Shout out to everyone who has financially supported today's show. If you have, salute to y'all. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to all the Cash Apps, all the super chats as well. Thank you so much, Miss Classy Creole. And shout out to all my other lovely lady mods that came through today and did their thing as usual. Salute to you, ladies. I appreciate y'all so much. So we's actually what? We was 5 for 5 today? I think the only lovely lady mod we was missing. No, we was 4 for 4, I believe. 4 for 4. Because we missing Miss Angie. And shout out to Miss Angie. You know, she's on her social media break. So shout out to Miss Angie. She hit me up and let me know. And shout out to Rain and Woman. Yeah, we was 4 for 4 today, right? Classy Creole. Yeah, we was missing Miss Angie. Shout out to Miss Angie B. Shout out to Miss Rain and Woman. My other lovely lady moms that always come through and hold it down. And shout out to the bros, man. Salute to all the visionaries, man. Y'all know I appreciate y'all always, man. Salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all pulling up. I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to all the new supporters. Welcome to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm y'all host, DS1 Ross, of course. Get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Don't forget, when you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we live right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.